What's going on, everybody? I'm back out here again with Abandoned Maryland. We're checking out the ghost town of Daniels. So this place was established in 1810 by Thomas Ely, and then he moved here and created a textile mill. So this town was also known as Ellisville. By the 20th century, a whole village got built up around here, had stores, churches, school, and a railroad. And by the mid-1960s, over 90 families were here. And by the late 1960s, that's when the mill closed and became partially a ghost town. And then in 1972, Hurricane Agnes just pretty much sealed the rest of the deal, flooded the rest of the town. And as we go through here, there's you can see a lot of cars that got washed up by this hurricane. So there's evidence still all around us, which is interesting. But there's a lot of cool ruins out here. There's also 2 abandoned churches we're gonna check out. And that being said, I'm done talking. Let's check it out. So here we have the St. Stanislaus Church. This one was an old Roman Catholic church in Daniels, built in the 1800s. And unfortunately, a fire took it out in 1926. But these old ruins are still standing strong. You can see it's all hand-cut stone. It's getting reclaimed by nature, but it's absolutely gorgeous back here.
It's definitely one of the more beautiful buildings that I found abandoned.
Yeah, same here. And one of the best parts too is it's not, I saw like one little thing of graffiti. Other than that, it's been left untouched for the most part.
Got some more villagers off to our right.
Whew. Almost took a tumble.
Well, it looks like the floor is probably this height.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
You still see some of the original wood right there.
That's where the floor would have been. Good eye, man. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, so that's where the floor used to be. That's original wood. The stained glass windows must have been beautiful too.
It's still beautiful in its own way.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
This is so cool, huh?
I know, it's gorgeous.
There's also a little cemetery back here.
Oh, yeah?
Got the little cemetery back here. (1909) 1911. (1918). This guy was 85 years old. Yeah. So those old lambs used to mean, usually that's a child's grave. (1919).
The 7-year-old over there.
Yeah, I just noticed that there's little lambs on top of some of these graves.
Yeah. I guess a lot of these top of these stones are gone. See these here? went down to the Hatfield Cemetery about a year, 2 years ago. He went down Logan, West Virginia. Okay. I was pretty
Yeah, we go to a bunch of different entertainment places. I get we like to have videotape, put them on YouTube.
That's where I found a lot of stuff.
What's going on, guys? So as you can see, we got the byproduct of Hurricane Agnes over here. We got an old 18-wheeler got washed up in the river here. Surprisingly, still pretty well intact. We got some more evidence of Hurricane Agnes here.
Straight six. Give me a firing order. Got that orange, so I think it is a Chevy. It looks like a Bel Air.
Man. Check that out. Oh yeah. Got another casualty of Hurricane Agnes down here.
Sounds a little mushy. Can't tell what it is, but it's big.
Man, this is a monster of a car.
Thing is coming on the rock right there. Still can't tell what it is. But it is big. And it is old.
I can't even imagine how violent the floodwater had to be
Right.
and how high it had to be to wash it all the way up here, because
These cars are heavy.
yeah, you know, the riverbank's close to a football field away.
Right, all the way down the bottom of the hill there.
It's hard to believe the water got this high.
And all these trees.
Yeah, to push up through these trees and things. That is mind-blowing. We got some foundations here. Not quite sure what this area used to be. If I had to guess, I would say this might have been a part of the old textile mill, possibly. But we'll just have to leave this part up to our imaginations. Foundation wall is pretty tall too. It's about 8 or 9 feet up. Got a little hole here. I'm guessing some sort of piping, some sort of water pipe used to run through there. You can see a little pipe in the back there. Some sort of water line must have come out of there.
Flat edge of the roof.
Oh, there's another building up there.
Might be a house. That might be why there's no trespassing sign.
Yeah, I think that's part of a neighborhood.
And that looks like it's hard to tell what any of this could be.
Yeah, I think
Thinking like a warehouse foundation or something, or just maybe like a park back in the day.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is maybe this was part of the textile mill.
Maybe. do love the steps though.
I know.
We got two pipe coming up and going into this one. Can't see too deep in there because it's full of debris.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Yeah, see, in the summertime, I didn't notice this little part.
Right?
Whatever this building used to be is pretty big.
Definitely.
This is like 60 yards across. 50 or 60.
Maybe a little more.
And that foundation wall in the corner is like 9 feet tall at its peak. So we got another structure on the hillside here. I believe this is an old spring house. You can see water seeping out of the rock outcrop here. Let's get a little closer look. So we definitely got some water coming down. And we got a pipe coming out of the hillside there.
I don't know if we'll be getting that today. Definitely will be trying.
Definitely an old spring house.
Hey, you can see where a spring is running down the rocks right behind you.
Yeah, pipe leading into the hillside there. Whoa, that rock almost gave out.
Oh yeah, I see the pipe where they used to channel the water into this. Oh, good. Ain't that
Going
bad.
straight into the spring house there.
If you can hear that rumble off in the distance, that's the old dam. We'll be there in a moment.
Yeah. So this is the old bridge they used to take to get into Daniels and get across the Patapsco River here. That other train bridge up there is pretty old too, but that one's still in use. We're coming up on the second church here and the dam in a moment. The main attraction. All right, here's church number 2 at Daniels. This is the old Pentecostal Holiness Church. And unfortunately, I couldn't find much history on this one, so if anybody else has some info about it, I'd love to know. This one is a little newer than the last church we saw. Oh no.
I didn't know this was going to be here. So I come around the corner and it blew me away. I'm like, oh my God.
It pops up on you as soon as you walk around that corner.
Right?
Yeah, I couldn't find much history on this one. Wow. This mural is actually really well done. Looks like a mural from the Prohibition era.
Oh wow, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that looks like something that would be out of Speakeasy. Did you notice these too? These are old hitching posts for horses.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. There's a train track right there. That is amazing. I love that. I don't know whoever painted that. Keep up the good work, 'cause that is awesome.
That's actually really professional.
Right?
So that must have been the old basement. I wish I could get up in the steeple to show you guys, but there's no more ladder here anymore. And that wood doesn't look too sturdy.
No, not at all.
I don't know if it's worth risking climbing up there even if there was a ladder.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Got some more old ruins up here. Not real sure what this used to be, but get a gorgeous view of the dam and the river. Yeah, I think straight ahead to our 12 o'clock. I believe that used to be part of a little hydroelectric power plant. If I'm not mistaken, that helped provide electricity for Daniels. Obviously gone now. They took down, they also took out the textile mill, the main one. I think like 10 years ago I read. But there's still a lot here. It's actually really peaceful up here.